안녕하십니까? 이좋은 치과의 손영희입니다.
Greetings, I'm Dr. Son Young-hee of Egood Dental Clinic. Today I want to look at a live surgery case. As shown, the patient was wearing RPD in the upper and the lower. The patient's condition was like this. The bridge that connects number 34 and 36 was like this, and this led to extensive bone loss, and there was severe mobility. The patient could not use it anymore. The panoramic image is as shown. If you look at the CT in number 34, buccal bone is completely lost and it looks as if it's floating. There's a bit of resorption in lingual plate, but there's still residual bone. If you look at number 6, as shown, you can see that there's a very little buccal bone left and there's loss of lingual plate, but there's residual basal bone. If you look at the pre-op image, it's connected via bridge. Perigingival swelling, redness, and exudates were observed. The decision was to extract number 34 and 36. We need to make a decision here as shown on the X-ray. Inspection will be done to see if there's any distal bone left in number 33. If there's residual bone, number 33 will not be touched upon. Implants will be placed in number 34 and 36. If there's moderate to severe bone loss in number 33, if we are to do GBR and leave this tooth untouched, there can be issues. Therefore, if that were the case, number 33 would need to be extracted and implants would need to be placed in number 33 and 36 like this.
아프세요? 아이고, 괜찮으세요? 힘드시죠? 자, 이제 끝나면 끝납니다.
그럼 있으세요.
아프세요?
아,
네. 잘 해주고 있습니다. 수술 동영상 같이
Did you enjoy the video?
이 환자는
To give you a conclusion, number 33 was without major problems, so extraction was not done.
36번만 발치했습니다.
Only number 34 and 36 were extracted. Let's take a review. Extractions were performed, and below you can see there's oral epithelium, and it has undergone a lot of changes, and you can see granulation tissue.
되어 있는 것을 볼 수가 있고요.
Flap was reflected. Without reflecting flap, I decided surgery would not be possible.
굉장히
You can see a lot of granulation tissue attached to the flap, and in these cases, it is best to do thorough debridement, but based on my experience, removing it 100% is realistically impossible. Even if you're unable to do 100%, it does not affect bone regeneration. However, it is better to do thorough debridement.
제거를 어느 정도 열심히
I have done due job here, and you can see buccal plate is completely resorbed. In number 4, implant was placed, and AOS large particle was used for buccal augmentation graft and socket graft. After bone graft, collagen membrane was used for stabilization.
스테빌라이제이션을 시행을 했습니다. 그리고
Suture was completed.
된 상황이 되겠습니다.
If you look at post-op x-ray, implants
다음과 같이
are placed in number 4 and 6.
된 걸 볼 수가
And in number 6, you can see that this is 9mm healing abutment. I've used 7mm first, but it was submerged, so I used 9mm here.
사용을 했는데
The reason being,
임플란트의 수직적인 위치가 조금 깊
the implant has been placed more deep vertically.
디센스 디펙트
I wanted to place the implant more deeper than the buccal dehiscence defect.
좀긴 임플란트
As a result, I've used long healing abutment.
물론 결과
I don't think this will affect the results in major ways.
하지만 이렇게
However, if you use long healing abutment, it can affect the emergence profile of the implant.
결정을 하는
Because the transgingival portion becomes too long, there can be issues related to self-cleansing.
나중에 세컨 서저리를
I don't plan on doing second surgery, but if this becomes a problem, I intend to do debulking.
다음과 같이 이렇게 치주 발치
I've performed immediate implant placement and severely damaged the socket with transmucosal GBR today.
발치 후에 발치 후 즉시 임플란트 식립을 시행하는 경우에
When we do immediate implant placement, we need to consider
자체가 어느 정도의 염증성 운드이기 때문에
the fact that this is an inflammatory wound. Compared with a general immediate implant placement, we need to think of a potential graft material resorption or secondary infection.
따라서 이럴 때
In this case, you need to use a graft material that resorbs slowly.
사용을 하시는 게
I think it is more favorable to use a xenograft.
인펙션을 방지하는
Additionally, in order to prevent secondary infection, antibiotics should be applied sufficiently.
거 싶습니다.
Thank you for watching the live surgery clip.
동영상 함께 봐주셔서 감사합니다.